Hello loves, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Joe. You got here for a reason, especially today. Today is October 31st, Samhain, Halloween. The day when the veil between worlds is at its thinnest. And if you've been feeling the energy shift, if you've been sensing presence, having vivid dreams, or just feeling more connected to the other side, you're not imagining it. This is the most powerful day of the year to receive messages from those who've crossed over. Your ancestors, your loved ones in spirit, your guides who've been watching over you. They're closer than ever right now. And they have messages for you. And today's reading is different. This isn't about your love life or your career. This is about them. What do your ancestors need you to know? What wisdom, guidance, or healing are they offering you on this sacred day? These are the three piles that we're going to be working with today. I also have a couple of oracle decks that we're going to be using also. Got the Green Witch Oracle deck, as well as my DIY rune symbol deck. Choose pile 1, the world. This is the message about your lineage and legacy. Choose pile 2, the 6 of Cups, and this message is going to be about healing and forgiveness. And then we've got pile 3, and choose pile 3 and the star. This message is about your path and their guidance. Take a deep breath. Think about those who've passed and ask, what do my ancestors want me to know today? Choose the pile that calls to you. You might even feel who's calling to you. Timestamps for each pile are in the description below, so you can just jump straight to your reading. And before we dive in, if you're wanting a personal ancestral reading where I connect with your specific loved ones in spirit, I do offer those on PayHip. The link is in the description. Now let's open this sacred space and receive those messages. Hello loves, you chose pile 1 in the world. You picked this pile because your ancestors want to talk to you about your lineage, your bloodline, and the legacy that you're carrying and creating. Now the world represents completion, wholeness, and understanding, the full cycle. Your ancestors are showing you the bigger picture today. They want you to understand where you come from and what you've inherited, the gifts and the wounds, and what you're here to transform and pass forward. Now, I have pre-shuffled the cards. I do like to give them another round of shuffling. And we're going to start with the Green Oracle Witch and see what your ancestors want to emphasize about your lineage. I don't know why I was led to use the Green Witch Oracle deck, but this is what Spirit led me to use. So let's see what we have. We've got soil, stability, and simplicity. There is a very deep simplicity and complex when it comes to soil. It can be as simple as rocks rubbing together and finally making soil and simply planting something into it. And it can be as complex as taking nitrogen and compost, mixing it with organic soil that was made with earthworms and using that for planting. But either way, soil is very stable. You can plant something as fragile as, well, as a house plant. Or plant something as solid as a tree. Let's go ahead and check the guide on the Green Witch Oracle Guide. Okay. The soil card says, slow down, breathe, and remember your roots. Life doesn't have to be complicated to be fulfilling. Stability is your current, or much needed, energy. Focus on creating a strong foundation before chasing big leaps. Think routines, boundaries, and self-care that feels safe and nourishing. Declutter the noise in your life. The more you strip away, the richer the soil for your dreams becomes. This is about doing less, but making it count. And there is an affirmation as well. It's, I am grounded, stable, and rooted in simplicity. All right. Let's go ahead and pull the cards. Spirits, ancestors. What do those who chose pile 1 need to know about their lineage? What gifts have been passed down? One more. Just one. Okay, loves. So we're starting this off with the Hermit and you going deep within yourself. Because that's what the Hermit does. The Hermit likes to go within themselves and look deep down into their intuition. This is definitely coming from an ancestry with a lot of strength and intuition and creativity. This is what you've inherited from your ancestors. That intuition that you just know when you know. Well, that's been passed down to you from them. And 6 of Cups is exactly that. It's the passing from ancestors or anything from the past to the present. And that's what the 6 of Cups actually is showing that it does. Now, you just want to make sure that you continue to pass these things down. You may have a family where divination is normal for them and they've been trying to pass this information down to you. Make sure that you do retain that, so that you too can continue to pass that down. The 5 of Cups is more of a warning to not be so wrapped up emotionally, thinking that you're giving away too much, and that there's nothing left for you. Because what the 5 of Cups actually wants you to do is to look and see that not only what you had to give, you did have it to give, but you still have some left. So there's no reason for you to be afraid of of taking what's been passed down and continuing on with that. The Eight of Wands is telling you to just go for it. Go for it in a very quick and fast forward moving motion. This is what they're wanting you to do. They're wanting you to take this information that they're sharing with you, that they have shared with you, and to take it and move forward with it. Use it for your life. Use it to make your life better, but also use it to make other lives better as well. Take these as lessons learned and move forward. That's exactly what the Ace of Swords ties it all up into. All those lessons that have been learned, and moving forward, and a new beginning with that. This is really a fantastic reading from your ancestors, just wanting you to know that they're there. They've always been there teaching you along the way. And you never need to worry about any scarcity, because it's there, and they want you to take that mantle and run. You have a good new beginning with that. I wanted to pull out the rune cards as well, because rune stones is a very ancient and ancestral divination method that's been used. I also like it because it does give clarity a lot of the times. So, spirits, what is it? Do you have any closing message for those who chose pile number 1? Okay, I guess yes, that's a yes. There's a closing message to be had, and it is Iwaz, and it is in the upright position. But the way I wrote this, it can only be read upright. Defense, patience, no acting needing of desired outcome, a time of waiting. Through inconvenience, discomfort, growth is promoted. Set your house in order, tend to business, be clear, and wait on the will of heaven. So you may feel a little uncomfortable with the gifts that have been passed down to you. Then this may be what this card is, you feeling uncomfortable. But remember, you're already rooted in good soil. It's okay to take your time, learn, and when you're good and ready, take that and go forward with that. Well, pile, those of you who chose pile 1, I hope that this resonated with you. Please, if it did resonate, take with you what does resonate. Leave anything else behind. And if it did resonate, give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. If you want a more personal ancestral reading where I connect with your specific lineage and loved ones, you can book one on PayHip. The link is in the description below. Hello, loves. You chose pile 2 and the 6 of Cups. You picked this pile because there's healing that needs to happen. Maybe with an ancestor who's passed. Maybe with yourself about the past. Maybe about family wounds that that you've been carrying around for a few generations. Not just you, but family wounds that just have been carrying around for generations. The 6 of Cups is about nostalgia, about childhood and emotional healing. Your ancestors are reaching out today with a message of forgiveness, either asking for it or offering it, or reminding you that it's time to forgive yourself. The veil is thin, and today is the day for healing. Now let me start by pulling an oracle card from the Green Witch Oracle deck. And we're going to see what healing your ancestors want to bring through. What healing do you want to bring through for those who chose pile 2? The altar. Gratitude and releasing burdens. I do have the Green Witch Oracle deck guidebook. Let me get that pulled up. Okay. Honor blessings and release what no longer serves. The altar card encourages you to honor what's important and to let go of what no longer serves you. Express gratitude for blessings, lessons, and experiences, and consciously release emotional or energetic baggage. This is a moment to cleanse, reflect, and recalibrate. Now, here's a good tip. Use daily rituals to express gratitude and let go of negativity. Spend time at your altar daily or weekly. And an altar can be as simple as a small spot on a table or on a shelf somewhere. Add tokens of appreciation, light candles if you can, and consciously let go of negative energy to maintain spiritual clarity. Now there is an affirmation, and it is, I honor my blessings and release all that no longer serves me. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull 5 cards. I tend to not use a card that jumps out before I even really get started. So I'd really rather that one not come out just yet. But and let me ask the spirits, what healing are those who chose pile 2 ready to receive? What forgiveness is being offered? And what do your ancestors want you to know about releasing from the past? Not a whole pile. Okay. That's too many. We just need 2 more. One more. Right. So it does look like what needs to be healed from the past is something that's related to family drama, something with an ancestor. We've got the Queen of Wands. This could be a female member of the past, or someone with the qualities that the Queen of Wands holds. Now she is balanced between 2 different things and very passionate. The other things that this person might embody person that this is describing is an independent and authoritative person. Someone who does have a very good imagination and intuitive, strong, courageous. Maybe this person, because they know or knew what they wanted, know what they want, they're too assertive with that. But the healing that needs to be made is definitely something that has to do with family and a family member. The message that I'm getting, the I'm sorry, the I forgive you, the I understand, it is understanding your pain. They understand that you had hard choices to make, a hard decision to make, in that you were going into the decisions blindly, knowing that something had to be done, yet not really sure of what those decisions would be. Looking at it from others' perspectives is that they see that you're not alone, that you do have others that are there with you to help guide you through this. The Three of Pentacles is showing that you're working through this with others. It is to build something more stable. It's a foundational thing. I don't feel like this is a material thing. And by material, I mean financing. I feel like this is more of a foundational thing, which again leads me to believe that it's ancestral as far as family goes, something that where the foundations were rocked in some way and choices were made. But there are others there to also help take this and help take the healing that was being offered. The King of Pentacles, we've got that strong, solid person, and that could be you. This person is intellectual, is very grounded. They do use their intuition with things, but they're not quick to answer. They're more methodical in the way they say things. They are asking you, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is all about material, grounding, family, home. But they are asking you to leave what is not useful to you and take only that what is, to finally put to the past what belongs in the past. Leave it behind. Move forward with what you've gained. Move forward with what you've gained with family and the knowledge. I'm going to pull a rune card, and I brought the rune deck out because it is ancestral. At least in my family it is. I just didn't want to bring out the stones. I just wanted to bring out the deck, and it is trying so hard to just throw cards out. And we've got Kano. Kano in the upright position. Seriousness, clear intent, and concentration, all which is essential at the beginning of any endeavor. You're at the beginning of your endeavor. Concentration is essential. Be serious with clear intent. Leave what doesn't serve you. Let go of what this was and move forward. I hope this resonated with you. But I also want you to remember that forgiveness doesn't mean that it's going to happen right away. It does mean that you're free of that past. And your ancestors on the other side, they've evolved, they've healed, they've gained perspective. They've gained that perspective already. They see things differently. And they're offering you peace today too. It's safe to accept it. Again, take what resonates, leave everything else behind. Now for a one-on-one ancestral healing reading where I connect with specific loved ones for your journey, check my PayHip readings in the description below. Bye, loves. Hello, loves. Those who chose pile number 3, you chose the star. Now, you picked this pile because your ancestors are your spirit guides. And they want you to know that they're actively guiding your path. They're not just watching you, they're helping. The star is about hope, faith, and divine guidance, and following your North Star. Your ancestors are showing you today that you're not walking this path alone. Every time you've felt guided, protected, or like something was divinely timed, that was them. They're orchestrating things behind the veil. Now, I'm going to start with an oracle card from the Green Witch Oracle deck and see what guidance your ancestors have for your path. Okay, I actually got 2 cards that popped out. We're going to go with the one that's on top. And that is butterfly, transformation, joy, beauty, transience. Interesting. Let's go ahead and pull out the Green Witch Oracle Guidebook. Embrace change and celebrate growth. The butterfly card signals change, growth, and the beauty of evolving. Life is in constant motion, and this is a reminder to embrace transformation with grace. Celebrate the joy and beauty in each stage, knowing that nothing is permanent, and that's part of the magic. Now notice how you've grown over time. Release old patterns with gratitude and welcome the new with excitement. Transformation can be joyful. And your affirmation is, I embrace transformation, celebrate beauty, and welcome the joy of change. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull 5 cards, and with these I'm going to be asking the spirits, what is it that what path is it that they want to show you? What guidance is it that they want to actually show you? What signs should you be looking for? You know, what's coming through your dreams or your gut feelings? You know, how are they communicating to you? All these things. And the path that it's leading you on. Is it showing you a calling or a purpose? Are there any specific signs that you should be looking for? And one more. What kind of future? Okay. Oh, wonderful. All right. So we're starting with the Two of Cups. And when I'm asking, this is how they're actually guiding you right now. They're definitely using synchronicities in your life. Things that are coming to you in twos. Like the Two of Cups. A union. Did you just start a union with someone that was like, wow, this is like too good to be true? But it's not. It's for real. It's for real. This is actually you being a social butterfly. But definitely a union of two. So how they're communicating to you is by twos. The path that it looks like they're leading you toward, I know the Five of Swords is usually anxiety. Does it feel like you're losing out on something? Because the path that they're taking you on, you're not losing anything. You're actually going to be gaining. Your purpose and calling is to actually follow that path. Following it, it may mean letting go of some things. And that's okay to do. That's okay to do. What you don't want to do is then become complacent with that. The Four of Cups is being stagnant, bored even. Nothing is exciting you anymore. Don't let what you had to let go of to get what it is that this path is leading you on make you to where you're stagnant and not moving forward anymore. Okay, I want you to be watching out for your feelings, checking your emotions, making sure that you're not stuck in that rut. When you start to feel like you are, think of accomplishments you've made. Think of things that have made you happy in the past. Think of what this two, the doubles, mean, and how it's being used to move you forward, using your intuition. And what they're wanting you to trust the world is that everything always circles back around again. Just like with the world. There's always a conclusion, there's always a beginning. So there's never a reason to feel that anxiety of loss or to feel like you're stuck in a rut either. Because the world turns, the world moves. You're always going to circle back around again. And what they're seeing for you in your future, the Ace of Cups, is that literally your cup is overflowing. Your heart's desire, that abundance of things that you desire, it's coming to you. The love, the passion. Those things, what you're seeking, your highest path, you will obtain those things. Just remember not to get bogged down with this. And the world circles back around again. You will have that abundance and success and blessings of abundance. I do want to use my Rune Oracle deck. This is my DIY deck that I've made. I chose it because runes are ancestral. In my line, at least, they are. But I wanted to know if they had any closing messages for you as well. Are there any closing? I'm going to only go for the top card. Okay. Urus. Alright, pulled Urus in the upright position. Humility is called for, since in order to rule, you must learn how to serve. Your soul and the universe support the new growth. This is definitely new growth. We know that. Maybe this section isn't as bad as it looked like. It's just you need to be a little bit humble and learn how to serve so that you will know how to rule. Pile 3, you definitely are supported. Your ancestors are working on your behalf from the other side. Every closed door, every coincidence, every moment of divine timing, they're there. Keep following those signs. Keep trusting your gut. They're leading you exactly where you need to go. And please take what resonates. Leave everything else behind. And if you want a personal reading where I connect with your ancestors for specific guidance on your path, visit my PayHip shop. The link is in the description below. Bye. Thank you so much for being here on this sacred day. Samhain is one of my favorite times of year because of the veil. It's truly thinner. And these connections are so powerful. If this reading did resonate, but you're wanting more, you want to connect with a more specific loved one who's passed, to receive detailed messages from your ancestors, to understand your lineage and spiritual gifts. I do offer personal ancestral readings on PayHip. You'll get a written reading where I connect directly with your ancestors and loved ones in spirit specifically for you. The link is in the description, and I'd be deeply honored to facilitate that connection for you. Drop your pile number in the comments and let me know, did you feel them with you during this reading? Did a specific person come to mind? Now, if this reading helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And tonight on Samhain, if you feel called, light a white candle. Set out a glass of water symbolizing the bridge between worlds. Place photos of loved ones who've passed, or simply speak their names. Say, I honor those who came before me. I am open to your guidance. Thank you for watching over me. Sit in silence and notice what you feel, see, or sense. The veil is thinnest tonight. They're listening.